Hey, good morning. Our class off here at you, and I'm coming across with being the subject I was covering this morning was being grateful, taking nothing for granted. That is such a huge. Well, that's easily what I could do. Spend the whole time period just talking about being grateful. That could be such a life changer. It can be, and I know it, and I experienced it. It's being grateful for everything you have all the time, every day. And it makes such a huge difference because that part of reality is actually there too. It's just that's what you're focusing on. That's the interesting thing about newspaper reporters. They're always focusing in on the trash. There's a lot of other stuff going on too, but these guys are always digging in the trash. Yeah, quite the stories. But yeah, and being grateful also is actually it's one of those wisdom things. A lot of young people a lot of times don't have unless they've been brought up in a religious realm, being grateful because uh, they haven't experienced really. That's the best way to be is actually learn to be grateful. But part of that is actually knowing what to ignore. Uh, some people have a hard time with that one too. Best thing to do is just ignore the critics, and just that's the best thing to do. Is just it saves you a whole lot of energy, time, and effort. It sort of reminds me of the story about when I living up here in Saskatchewan. I've seen eagles and crows, but I've seen them in BC too. They do the same thing over there. Crows will actually chase eagles and try to peck them and just harass and just hackle them all the time. The eagles just sort of they'll sort of get out of their way a little bit, especially if the eagles are looking for food. But eagles just sort of put up with them. It's amazing how much patience they got because an eagle could just actually easily just turn around and just kill the bird. I mean, because they're so agile, and I've seen them do this. They're so agile they could just flip around and just put their talons out and sort of like all of a sudden they're waiting for the crow just to land into his feet. That's how awesome these guys for catchers or hunters they are. But they put up with these crows all the time. It's just incredible. But one of the easiest things they could do is they can just fly up way high because the crows can't fly that high. I guess eagles can go up to like 20,000 feet up in the air. Crow can't. I don't know how tall a crow can grow, but I know a crow won't spend that much effort going that high. That's for sure. I've seen them. Surround yourself with people who celebrate you. That is such a huge one. Such a huge one. It, great topics. I'll have to catch you later. We've got more for tomorrow.